In this tutorial, let's try to understand how we can add multiple fonts into our Next.js with simple steps. So first, let's create a Next.js project. Now the app is created. Let's install dependencies and start our development server. Let's clear this default page. Now you can see we have two sample text on the screen. Let's try to add different fonts for each of them. For that, let's go to layer.tsx. From here, let's try to pick a font from Google Fonts. I will pick this one since it will be easier to find out, right? So what's the font name? It's Playwright. You don't need to install any packages. You can simply do this. Like you can directly import it since Next.js supports Google Font by default. So let's create a variable for our font. So this is the font name which we imported. We will follow the syntax to create a variable for the font name. And here inside the class name, we will pass that variable name, which is playwright dot variable. Remember this the name which we have given here for the variable name. It will be used to identify the font. Now, now let's go to global.cs. In the global CSS file, let's create a class name with the font name as the class name. Playwright font. Okay. In our layout.tsx file, we have given a variable name, right? This thing. So we need to reference with the same name as a font family variable name for Playwright. That's it. Setup is done. Now we can use this class name wherever you want to as the font. So we can use class name here. You can simply paste that. It's that simple to use multiple fonts in Next.js. You can add more fonts here, like any other variable name. For example, let's try to add this thing. Let's see. Same process. We will create. Now look at this piece of code. We have followed steps, even though for creating variable names, but still it is showing an error here. If we highlight over it, so we can see property weight is missing in type. So what happens is sometimes you need to. It is mandatory to define some attributes. Like so here we need to. It is mandatory to define weight here. For example, pick anything, maybe 400. Okay. See now we are good to go. We can use this font. So same. Now we have to come here in the class name. We have to pass Now to pass the variable name of font we have created, which is variable 15. We can go to globus.cs dot 15 is the font name, and here font family. You can copy paste from here. Let's go to paste.ts. Here we can use multiple fonts.